Okay, take a second to read this question. Okay, so what we've got to do is we have to figure out which plan is a better deal. And it's not an easy question because if you don't use any data, it's pretty obvious. But if you use lots of data, then it's going to be different. So we're going to solve this by writing an equation. And I really apologize for my voice. I know it's annoying. Anyways, um, write an equation to represent both plans. Okay, and we're going to use variables. So we'll say the cost is equal to C, and the 1 megabyte we'll say is equal to M, just because it's easy. Okay, and then obviously cost is going to be my dependent variable, and M, the number of megabytes you have data you use, will be your independent variable. Okay, so we're going to write an equation for both scenarios, plan A and plan B, using those variables. So why don't you do that right now? Pause the video. I'll give you 3 seconds here in a second and give you the answer. But write an equation in terms of cost, C, and M, number of megabytes data, for both plan A and plan B, and then compare answers. So hurry up, pause the video, and do that now. Okay, you should have got these two here. 40 plus 0.05 M for plan A, and plan B is just equal to 70. Nice and easy. Okay, and so again, this is the hard part, just putting this into perspective. Let's just go over how we got this in. So for plan A, okay, it's $40 plus 0.05 per. Whenever you see per, I want you to think slope, because it's, slope is rise over run. It's something per something, rise per run. Okay, so this is a rate of change, the per there. Okay. Okay, and for plan B, the cost is just $70. It is independent of data. Okay, it's just always $70. So the cost is always just going to be $70. Nice and easy. Okay, so those are your two plans. The question is, which plan is a better deal? We have a system of equations here, so we need to solve it. Okay, and so all we're going to do is, by substitution, solve this system. Okay. So we can do it really simply because they both equal C. Okay, we're going to make them equal each other. So in other words, 40 plus 0.05 M equals 70, and solve that. So go ahead and solve that for M. I'll show you the answer in about 2 seconds. Okay, so we find the answer 600 megabytes. M is equal to 600. So the question asked, now this is where you have to go back and read what the question was asking. It's asking, explain which one's a better deal. This is the point right here. At 600 megabytes, they both have the same cost. Okay, so imagine that we were to graph this, it look like this. Okay, plotting megabytes, the independent variable, on the horizontal axis. And here's plan A. And because it's a straight line, you really only need 2 points. Anyways, here comes point B. Sorry, plan B. And there's also your solution. So that point there, 600, comma 70, is the point at which both plans cost the same. So if you know that you're going to use less than 600 megs of data every month, then obviously you want to stick with one that costs less. In other words, that's going to be plan A, because if you're less than $600, or less than 600 megs, sorry, your cost will be lower. However, if you use more than 600 megs, then plan B is going to be lower in price. So then you would use that depending on what you use. So that's an example. That's an example of an interruption. Anyways, that's an example of how you could model linear systems with the information that we've been studying in class, with substitution, solving, all like stuff like that. Okay, so be able to do those, and all I want you to do for tonight is finish the homework that I assigned. Doing so will be excellent practice for the stuff we'll be looking at tomorrow in class. So get to it, and hope that my voice will be a little bit better tomorrow. See you later.